Renovations at Riverfront Park are slowly on their way to becoming a reality. A committee is working on plans to transform Spokane's jewel. And KXLY4's Kylee Cruz is there live tonight. Kylee, when could we see some of those changes take place?
Well, good evening, Nadine. Most likely be several years before the shovels hit the dirt here at Riverfront Park. There's still lots of work to be done, lots of planning to do. But right now, there are some big ideas on the table.
There's no such thing as frowning
It's always been fun.
when Bridget Piper comes to Riverfront Park.
We still come down. I mean, we come down for pig out and we come down for, just to walk through.
Bridget was here before the park was a park.
Right, 1970, this was all not very attractive railroad tracks.
She's watched it transform, but after almost 40 years, the park is over the hill and in need of a facelift.
So we're really kind of playing around with lots of different ideas.
One of those ideas is to cover the pavilion with a translucent cover.
That the pavilion can almost become a community lantern that, really, when the sun goes down, you have this beautiful image of the pavilion and the skyline.
The city, along with the committee, is working on phase 2 of the park's master plan. Right now, there's lots of ideas floating around to spruce up the park, like moving the ice rink.
So it'd almost be like a frozen pond experience in and amongst the trees.
As for the IMAX, it will need a digital upgrade and maybe getting a new partner.
Is potentially bringing in a National Geographic brand to our theater.
And don't forget about the iconic clock tower. Another idea on the table is to create an observation deck there.
I think it's a great idea. Some of the park is getting tired, I would say.
After 4 decades of park visits, Bridget is ready for change, but she hopes one thing doesn't get touched.
And I hope they keep the green space. I think you can't do any better than green space.
Now, the committee will be working on this master plan for quite some time until about next spring. But in the next couple of months, they will be needing your opinion, the public. You use the park. They'll be asking you some questions, having meetings and all of that, because ultimately it's up to the voters to make these changes. City looking at possibly putting on a $50 million bond on the November 2014 ballot. Reporting live tonight in Riverfront Park, which is pretty lively, and it has been. I'm Kylee Cruz.
Yeah, and that fountain, one of the newer items in the park. Thanks a lot, Kylee.